wish someone had told me this 10 years ago about raising bilingual kids. There's a lot of literature out there that says the golden window for language learning closes after age 3. And after reading this as a neurotic new mom, I proceeded to do everything I could to maximize all available non English time on Mandarin. Being a heritage speaker, I wanted my kids to grow up bilingual like me. However, if I could do it all over again, I would be much more open about introducing them to different languages, not just Mandarin and English. What I've come to realize is that before age 3, it's not about fluency. When you expose young children to different languages, you're giving their brains more input and teaching them to recognize different sounds. For example, Cantonese is a tonal language like Mandarin, but it has two rising tones that start at different starting points. Mandarin only has one. This is one of the reasons why people say it's harder for Mandarin speakers to learn Cantonese than the other way around. Same goes for the rolled R sound in Spanish or the nasal vowels in French. If you weren't exposed to these languages as a kid, it's really hard to distinguish between these sounds if you were to learn them for the first time in high school. Now, this isn't a perfect analogy, but you can almost think of a kid's brain like an AI model. It's constantly learning and a bit like a data repository. Young babies are able to distinguish between every possible sound in the world, so exposing them to different languages is like feeding their brain data. Again, the goal isn't fluency, it's to help them be able to distinguish between different sounds as they grow older. Plus, there's a lot of cognitive benefits. Early language exposure is strongly linked to the development of executive functioning skills, such as remembering things, staying calm when things get hard, and solving problems. What do you think? Tell us in the comments.